Hey guys, so today we are talking about argumentation, and I'm going to go through just a couple slides to get you started on the road of understanding what it is. We've talked about what an argument is and what it isn't, and I think this is going to supplement that because now we're sort of talking about not just the idea of two people trying to convince each other of the idea, but the art of writing an argument, which is slightly more advanced. So, my PowerPoint has funny animations. All right, argumentation, what is it? It's a reasoned, logical way of asserting the soundness of a position, belief, or conclusion. So this is not entirely different of a definition from what we've been looking at in terms of what an argument is, but it's just a little more detailed, and I want you to note the word logic, soundness, position, belief, or conclusion. Okay, you need to have a logical position. It needs to be supported. All right? So it takes a stand supported by evidence and urges people to share the writer's perspective and insights. So, moving on to the next slide. All right, it proposes to convince other people to accept or at least accept the validity of your position. What does validity means? It means that your position is valid, it's sound, it has reason, it's good. To defend your position even if others cannot be convinced to agree. So like even if people don't necessarily believe that you're right, they see where you're coming from and they see the facts that you're presenting are again valid. All right? Or to question or refute a position you believe to be misguided rather, untrue or dangerous. So anytime you put forth an argument, you're really probably addressing a counter argument or an argument that runs opposite to yours. And you need to make sure that you're addressing why that one's wrong in order to get people to maybe switch sides to your argument. Okay? So, purposes continued. To achieve these purposes, argumentation has a formal structure which evolves according to the writer's interpretation and presentation of evidence. All right? I'm going to break that down to you. I'm going to make it nice and simple. So, from this slide, you need to take, there's a structure that uses evidence. All right? And it breaks down into this. Evidence, appeals, which are your reasons why the evidence fits. Refutation of the opposition, that's explaining why the counter or opposite arguments are wrong. A clear thesis or claim is part of any piece of writing. So what it is that you're saying, what your argument is about what's right and what should be done, and a clear sense of audience. So if you have these 5 things, you've created an argument, and that's what I'm expecting that we're going to do in our position papers this Friday. So what I want you to do right now is to go back to Schoolology and look at your assignment list for the day. And we're going to talk about how these 5 things are going to fit in with what you're already doing. And I would venture to guess that some of you know what you've already completed. All right. Talk to you soon.